Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is a Scrap Skills Saturday video and I'm scrapbooking this picture of my cat Olive with a spider web across her face. She looks very peed off in that picture for some reason, and I also love this picture of her scary eyes. So I'm thinking I might do the scary eyes. I feel like it goes nicely with the orange in this, and then maybe do another layout with this one, and I think that looks pretty creepy. She was just staring me out and I got the camera so close to her face and she didn't even blink. I was like, wow, you are intense. I decided this time I was going to try and use ribbon in layouts, which I'm going to try and use this funky ribbon here, which is from the range. I don't think it has a name, but it's like a scalloped edge ribbon, and when I just placed it down it turned into a circle and I thought it looked. I'm kind of going for a Halloween theme layout. But not lots of kind of Halloween products. So I picked out some things from my Wild Hare Kit, which included this cut apart, which says like yes, no, maybe, this cute little frilly thing, tassel thing, and yeah, I think that's it from the kit. The paper is from the kit as well, and then I've got this ribbon which was from the range. This, which I've cut out using my die cut machine from a lettering set that I think I got in the range as well. It might be an X-cut lettering set, but don't quote me on that. And then I have these, which are from various, I don't even know which ones they're from. Oh, excuse me, I have a terrible cold. These are from, I don't know, a die cut collection that were all cat themed. So I have this cute cat here and I have Catitude, and I also have this cute string which I've had for ages, and I just don't really use it, so I thought I might use some of that, twine it up behind the picture, and go down a kind of, I don't know, fabric-y kind of route with kind of lots of texture on it. When I placed, I think I might have said this, but when I placed the ribbon down, it kind of made this circle shape. So I'm going to kind of use that as the basis for my layout. I had this just in my stash and I found it a little while ago. It says Cherish on one side, but I prefer this side. And I thought it was quite nice in that it had like, I'm not going to put anything in it, but it has the black and the white to kind of draw in on some of the embellishments. And I think I might kind of layer the picture on there. I'm going to trim it down so it kind of fits into there, I think. And then I also found this gorgeous glitter paper, which is in a kind of rust coloured glitter, or copper, I suppose it would be. And I was going to cut out some tiny stars to stick on here as well, because I feel like this looks a bit like a galaxy. And I quite like the colours that are running through this. I don't think I'm going to spice it up with anything else. And actually, what I've just seen, like, bear with me. Stretched. Is, I forgot about the enamel dots that I got in the kit as well. So I'll probably use some of those orange enamel dots on here too. So what I was originally going to do was a kind of scrap along with me video. Because I'd kind of laid it out and I knew exactly what I was doing, and I was like, hopefully this won't take too long, so I can kind of do scrap along with me, I'll have a little chat with you, but as you can tell I'm losing my voice, so I'm going to attempt to do it, but if it ends up just being music, it's because I couldn't talk for that length of time, and I also was. Okay, so I've got everything laid out, and then I don't know what I'm doing with my fingers. It's because I was talking through this video and then my voice just got so bad I couldn't carry on. So here I'm just trying to get this circle straight, well, round, I suppose. So I'm adding red line tape. I do cut this out because it took me ages, because when I added it straight, I couldn't bend it round into the circle, so I had to snip the red line tape. So there's loads of tiny little pieces of red line tape so that I was still able to manipulate that ribbon to make the circle. I chose this crazy-eyed picture of Olive
here. I trimmed it down, and then after I trimmed it, I kind of thought, oh, I actually wish I hadn't trimmed it. It ends up fine, so I think I prefer it with that black bit on the bottom there, but it makes no odds in the end. It doesn't really matter. So yes, it does change from my kind of original idea. I don't use that little black cat embellishment to the side there, but I love this glitter paper. So it's gorgeous. I've been using it so much. I cut a load of leaves out of it for a different spread. Oh, and for a card I made. Oh, so nice. Here I'm using some tacky glue. I thought this was going to be easy. Because the glitter is loose, I decided to use a liquid glue rather than using my double-sided sticky tape, just to make sure it was adhered properly. I don't normally have an issue with this tacky glue at all, but this day the glue got stuck in the nozzle. So I had to use my pokey tool to try and get that out, and then go and clean my pokey tool up. This was a pain actually in the end. I thought this was going to be a really quick layout because I had everything prepared, but things just didn't really go right at times, so I had to speed it up anyway, because even if I had been able to run it with just me talking, it was taking so long. So this is me going off to clean this pokey tool. I don't know why I didn't cut this out. But I didn't. So I've just mounted the picture of Olive with her crazy eyes onto this kind of copper glitter paper. And I'm just going to trim it up. I'm using these Tim Holtz scissors, and they're awesome. I was like, what about this one? I do love the picture of her like that, but I preferred it on that side. Actually, maybe I still do use that black cat. I'm not sure. This was from a cut apart from my October Wild Hare Kits, and there were loads of little 4x4 cut apart sheets, or like little 2x2 I suppose it is. I can't get words out again. I say this in every video though. So yeah, I've just added that to this gorgeous paper, and then Catitude, which was I think it might be my mind's eye. It was like a cat collection, and then I'm using some of this twine that I kind of showed you before, or string really. It's very fine string, so you need quite a lot of it. Then I think I get one of my hairs caught in it as well. How gross is that? Anyone else got relatively long hair and it just gets in everything? It's literally such a pain in the butt. No, maybe it wasn't this one where I got a hair caught in it, because I would have been picking it out probably. But yeah, this is definitely kind of Missy Whidden inspired. I mean, nothing else on here is particularly her style, but she uses lots of those bits of string, and I had them. I don't even know where I got them from, probably the range. And I thought that they would be a good idea, but I just haven't used them because they're so fine. So I thought, well, this is the opportunity. I'm using a bit of fun foam here to bump up my picture, so that it's raised. Can't get words out. There we go. Gives it a bit of texture, doesn't it? I need to kind of be careful with this though, because my 2018 album is massive, like literally huge. Adding a bit of glue to the back of that. I don't know why I was using glue and not double-sided tape for that, but I was. And then this cute little flower, which is kind of great. I just got nothing to do with the picture, but it looked cute. And I've also added that little piece of ribbony stuff at the top there. Ribbony stuff, very technical terminology. Tassel? Don't know. And then I'm adding my die cut letters. I found another pack of die cutting cutters that are letter shaped that I have. I thought I had another one, but I could only find these ones with the little holes in. And then I kind of felt like that top corner there needed some black near the creepy cat, and then I add that little tag there. Not tag, what's the word? I don't know what it's called. Speech bubble to do some journaling in. I'm just adding some glossy accents to the heart because I kind of wanted to make it look a bit more interesting, and I just purchased these glossy accents, so I thought I'd have a go. And then I'm adding some enamel dots. The reason why I've added that speech bubble at the top, I can kind of see why now, is it makes sort of a triangle. I mean, I know there's a circle, but the top is wider than the bottom where it goes down to Catitude. I think that's probably why I've done it. I mean, I just put it there and it looked good, and I didn't really know why it looked good, but now I'm looking at it on the screen, I think that might be the reason. Kind of without it, it's kind of all around but then with that it looks more, brings more of a visual triangle, I think. Be interested to hear your thoughts. So leave a comment if you think that's why. I'm trying to work out why I put things places. You know, I put it down and I kind of think it looks better, but I don't really know why. So I'm trying to kind of analyse why I make the decision to put something somewhere. I mean, maybe you think it looks better without it. So yeah, be good to hear your thoughts on why it is that I think it looks better with it. Yeah, I'm trying to kind of understand my scrapbooking a bit more, I suppose. Fiddle around with that little bit of twine there, but I mean, makes no odds. And then I'm just having a little look to see if there's anything else that I could add. I toy with the idea of a fish, because it's a cat layout and they eat fish, and it was kind of grey, but it's too much. It's too big. But I find this cute little grey label, and what I decide to do is kind of trim it so that it's more rounded, because it is slightly slanted, and I just write meow in there in kind of my version of handwritten kind of hand lettering. I mean, it's really not. It's just slightly slanty handwriting. And trim it so it's like slightly more rounded, so it matches the shape of the cat word. Creepy Cat Meow. It's a weird title, but it works for me. And then I kind of wished I hadn't done this immediately after I did it, but it's happened now. So I've added some splatters. This is a Tim Holtz splatter ink, and I actually really love the colour of these, but I mean, it's a good thing because I do like big splats, but they only really make big splats. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.